Welcome to lecture 2. The title of this lecture is Academic Analysis of the verse 1:1. Surah Al-Fatiha, verse number 1. So in the last lecture we discussed about the surah, the meaning of surah. So all the Quranic translators, they wrote the chapter about surah. They have used, or the surah meaning they have given chapter, which is not right. So all these 114 surah, instead of chapter, it should be written the eminent word, eminent surah Yusuf, eminent surah Bakar. Bakara doesn't mean, I don't want to discuss Bakra now because we are coming, then we'll discuss the Bakra, why they put this name. It is insult of this, it is insult of the Quran. They put the Bakra mean cow. So we discussed in the last lecture the word surah, and I also produced 2-3 verses to explain the meaning of surah. So today we are going to start Surah Al-Fatiha. So first of all, I will make the analysis of the term Al-Fatiha. What is Al-Fatiha? So Al-Fatiha means it is the opening surah of the preface of the Quran. It's a preface of the constitution of the Quran, not for worshipping, not for supplication. It's for constitution of the Quran. So Al-Fatiha is a singular masculine active particle. It is at the measures of fa'alatun. It has roots fa, ta and ha. So this is the root of this Fatiha. Now the word Al-Fatiha signifies aperture, any opening, or to open, to find the way, victory or judgment or wide open door. Fatiha signifies he opened the door, or he opened the thing, or he explained or made clear which was dubious or was not clear, or possessive of wealth or good education or accomplishment. So it means when you study this Surah Al-Fatiha, so the education of the Quran, the philosophy of the Quran, the ideology of the Quran will open to you. You are like door opening, you are opening the education of the Quran. And then when you understand the Quran, clear understanding the Quran, all the dubious or uncertainty which in your mind, it will clean. And then you will be able to make the judgment. You will make the accomplishment in the society, victory in the society. And when you don't know the language, how you will understand the Quran? So, Fatal al-Bab, I open or unlock the door. Fatihi, gain or profit. So when you will understand this Surah Fatiha, so you will gain knowledge which is profitable, which make your system, educational system, which will be profitable for the Muslims. Fatahatun, the office of the judge for litigation. So this verse, Al-Fatiha, it's a It's open for litigation. It's a type of judge. All the Quran depend upon this. It is a preface. It's the office of the Quran, judgment office of the Quran. Fatahun, an opener or unlocker or judge who decide between litigation. So this book will decide when you understand it. It will give you debate. The Quran is a debate book. It's not a religious book. Fatahun, Fatatu, the commencement, start anything. Muftah, a place where things are preserved or stored like a bank locker or like your storage, like any place where you store your things. So this has the knowledge, this. We will come now. We have started it. Muftah, any key or instrument with which a lock is unlocked. You know any key? Electronic key or instrument key. So this is the verse of this Surah Fatiha is the key to understand the Quran, to unlock the knowledge of the Quran. So Al-Fatiha signifies to open the door or way to get out from present ambiguity or uncertainty, to find clear way of the life and achieve the victory with justice in all aspects of your life. So when you understand the Quran with the opening door of the preface of the Quran, Surah Fatiha, then your ambiguity in your mind, which is caused by the religion, which is caused by the worshipping, which is caused by the supplication, it will vanish away. Uncertainty also. To find clear way of life and achieve the victory. You will become the victor as compared to other nations. And you will think with justice in all aspects of your life. This is the beauty of the Quran. When you understand the Quran, you cannot do the injustice. But our problem is 99.99% people, they don't understand the Quran. This Surah Fatiha, they are reciting millions times in prayer without understanding. They don't know what they are reciting. They don't know the meaning of this. They don't know that instead of reciting, we should understand this verse and then let me understand the rest of the Quran. It is unlock the door. And when you unlock the door, then you go inside, then you see what is inside. And another meaning, Fatah signifies he irrigated by means of the channel open to control the water of the river. So this is another meaning. So this is the meaning of Fatiha. And if you please, you have any question, do not hesitate to write me. Now we'll start Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So we will make the analysis of the first word Bism. It's a very important, please understand it. Concentrate on this. This is our Quran, the best book on this planet. It is an adjective noun. Its roots are ba, sin, mim. It signifies a smile, smiling, bloom, spadix, or fly when the flower opened, or burst, or asunder, anything which give you freshness, happiness, enjoyment. This is the meaning of Bism, and this root is this. So the Arab use it, Ma bismatu fi shay. I did not taste the thing. Taste the thing. Bism means tasting, enjoying, tasting the smileness. Abattasam, sahab anal barq. Tabassum, the same word. The cloud displayed a faint flashing of lightning. The cloud, there was darkness, all of a sudden, flashing lightning. This is also meaning of tabassum. So when a person, a man or female, man or woman, they smile, it's just like a flashing on her or his face. Tabassum, he laughed in the least degree, or the most beautiful, or a little without sound, smiling with honorable way. Beautiful way, with the least degree. Tabassaman al-tala, the extremities of spadix are the path of the flower or palm tree, when palm tree open its leaf. Basama signifies smiling. In Arab, some people they have name Basam. So now this is the basic meaning through the grammar and through the lexicon, the meaning of the Basam. But it is a tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a conspiracy. What? Almost all the translators of the Quran have mentioned that the word Bism is a Basam. They have corrupted themselves. However, Basam is an entirely different word from Bism. So they corrupted it. These Iranian Imams, these our Islamic religious people, they corrupt the meaning. And cannot be switched arbitrarily. It's a two different things. We cannot mix them. The reason those translations make this switch because it supports the translation in the name of Allah. This is the problem. In the name of Allah. That is why they made the corruption. They twist the meaning of Basam. Where Bism is translated to mean name. They translate Bism into name to corrupt the meaning of the first verse of Surah Fatiha. So this is a plan, organized conspiracy, what they did, because this is our preface of the Quran. From the start they corrupted the Quran. The first translation of the Quran as a part of conspiracy plan was initiated by Iranian Imam Tabari based on the heresy or no Arabic language, no grammar, just he listened from here and listened and he made the translation. Have completely distorted the education of the Quran. After Tabari, there are other thousands of volumes of the Quran translation, including Ibn Kathir, were compiled based on Hadith and Sunnah, have destroyed the entire preface of the Surah Fatiha, on which the whole ideology of the Quran has been based. So they did it in a proper way. This conspiracy was an organized conspiracy. And the Muslims are sleeping. Why? Because they use this verse in supplication on all the verse, starting, opening verse. For the praying, they made this conspiracy that instead of understanding this Surah Al-Fatiha, let you use for the opening of the Salat, their namaz or supplication. So let me explain you what is the difference between Bism and Basam. The four main reasons why Bism is not Basam are listed below. Bism or Basam, why? The first difference is that Basam is a genitive muscular noun, whereas Bism is an adjective noun. This is the one difference. So this one is Basam is a genitive muscular noun, whereas Bism is an adjective noun. Imam Tabari did not know this. He made this translation on the fabrication. Here, from here, from here. These are grammar rules. It is not, I did not make them. The second difference is in the roots. Bism, roots are Be, Sin, Mim. Ba, Sin and Mim. And Basam roots are Sin, Mim, Vav. There is a big difference. Samo, Samawat, Sami, coming in. Note, Ba is a prefixed preposition where the Ba in the Bism is a root. So in Basam, this Basam is a preposition, prefix preposition, where in the Bism, Ba is a root. Third difference being that there is a Alaf in Basam. This is Alaf. To justify that Bism as a Basam, they translated Bism to mean name. So Bism, they make the name. It is not Basam, it is not a Bism, it is a Basam separate. Those translations claim that Alaf in Basam was dropped to imply the meaning name. So they dropped this. They said what they are saying. For which the roots are Sin, Mim, Mo. So its roots is Sin, Mim, Mo. What they are talking? They drop the Alaf and become Basam. No. Finally, according to the Arabic grammar rules, Alaf is used as a chair for Hamza. And Hamza is not there. There is no Hamza over Basam. No Hamza over here for Basam. And Ba cannot become the preposition of Alaf. All go to your religious scholar. This is the grammar I have used. Ba preposition cannot come with Alf. And Alf is not a Hamza. It's without any Zair and Zabar. Or become the preposition of Al-Mudaf in the phrase genitive muscular noun. It is a genitive muscular. So these are the reasons. We have these thousands of volumes of the translation of the Quran. They did not go through that. Therefore, based upon the grammar rules, we cannot take the meaning or translation of the term Bism as with the name of Allah. It's a totally wrong, absolutely wrong. If any person has objection, please write me. All the classical and contemporary translators of Quran have used the term in verse 27 in the meaning of smile. They also took it. This is one proof. They used the tabassum in smiling, but other places they dishonested, they corrupted it, they twisted it. They are, it is injustice, It's a Quran. Tabassum, smiling, smiled. Look, Yusuf Ali. So he smiled, amused at her speech. Why they did not take the name over here? Why they put tabassum, smiling? And this is my analysis as a result of her speech. Min qawlaha. He, Suleiman, smiled slightly. So they confirm it. What I am saying. This is a verse from the Quran. I am giving the evidence. Now, Bism has the root Ba, Sin and Mim. Right? It is adjective noun. It means to smile, to bloom, or spadix, or flower, or burst, or asunder. Already we discussed it. The other two verses in which the Quran has used in the context of smiling or happiness or bloom or spadix or flower or burst or asunder and enjoyment or this is Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Look, there is no ism over here, no alif over here. They did injustice with you. They themselves are living in the darkness and they want to keep you in the darkness. And this is we are discussing. And the next verse where Quran they use Bism, verse 1141. وَقَالَ أَرْكَبُوا فِيهَا Bismillah. Look, Bismillah. In the Quran, 3 verses where the Quran has used Bism, Basin, Mim, Tabassum, smiling. Majraha wa marsaha inna rabbi laghafur rahim. So first of all, give the meaning of the Arkabu. Arkabu mean it signifies rode upon or mounted upon a beast or overtook him. You are riding on the horse, you are riding on the camel or any other beast, or you are riding in the any bus, any train or any ship. Arakabul Lail, he ventured upon or he encountered at night. Same meaning, but during night time. Artakabahu, he ventured upon or embarked or undertook. It also stands for to struck or to smite or to fixed or traveling, caravan, boat or commit. So this is the meaning. Now let me make the translation. And this is, and the Noah said, embark therein in the name of Allah will be its moving course and its resting shortage. Again, in the name of Allah. It is not ism, it's a bism. This is the problem. This is Al-Tabri did it. And I put the page number, volume even. So let me give you my translation. And he said, undertake or start the action in this situation. Arkabu fiha. So Nuh alayhi salam ordered his party, start the mission, start the action, embark it. Very good, undertake it. With a beam of smile and with most beautiful manner, Bism. And they put our name. Bism. It's a stream of moving and a time of happening. Majraha. Now start this mission. It is not a over their ship or boat or what they are saying, Noah Ark. Nothing like that. It is the start of this mission. In accordance with Allah's law. With its firmness, steadiness and fastness wa marsaha. It is not a story of Noah Ark. It's all Tabri made the lies, In accordance with Allah's laws. Certainly, Inna, my cherisher, Rabbi, my Quranic Federation boss, provide protection against all kind of destruction of this conflict. Conflict. It is not a ship voyage. Order has been given by the Quranic Federation through the leader of Noah that start this mission. Laghafur, protection against the destruction. This is Ghafur, Ghufra. Your gloves, what you are using against the heat or against the cold is a Ghufra. You are putting piece of carpet or in your room or outside to protect your floor, it is a Ghufra. So here Quran is saying whatever the destruction of this conflict will happen, we will provide you protection. And not only protection, and favorable circumstances for the gradual progression of this mission. Just like in the mother womb. Baby get, after conceiving, baby get all kind of development, favorable circumstances for the growth and the development. So look here the Bism. These are the 3 verses where the Quran has used the Bism as a smiling, not Ism. Now let me come to the Ism, what they are saying. What is the meaning of Ism? The connotation, real connotation of the Ism. The term Ism based on the roots Seen, Mim, Waw. Even not Alaf, Seen, Mim. And the Quran has used this word in 381 verses. 381 verses. And only 3 verses the Quran has used Tabassum, which I have given you. In unique shades, different shades. I'll give you some. A few of them I have summarized below for your convenience. This Ism, Samituha, different shade. Wa inni Samituha Maryam. I have assigned the name of this party Maryam. Under the following the name of Maryam, we put the name of this party Maryam. Tajadaluna fi asma. Look, asma and samutuha. Antum abaukum. Ibrahim said to them, why you are discussing? Why you are argument? Why you are contradicting as per asma those names? Samutuha, which has been assigned antum, you and your forefather. Just like this praying, the Hajj, Umrah, and all these things, it is not mentioned in the Quran. All your mom has given to you, you have taken from them. You don't have any argument for that. Look, Samituha, Samata, Isma, Ism. وَعَلَّمَ الْآدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا ثُمَّ أَرْضٍ مِنَ الْمَلَائِكَةِ. The intelligent leader or the intelligent many men taught them al-asma, the laws. Asma mean also laws. Kulluha, all type of laws. Summa ardum al-malaika, then they are the leader. Do you know these laws before that? They said no. Then fasabbaha bi-ismi, look, bi-ismi, al-asma, samutuha, same root. Here is Rabbukal Azim, fasabbaha, struggle like a swimmer. Rabbuka Azim, for the great, your boss, great federation system, work for that, Lakshman system. Then, وَالَّذِي خَلَقُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ بِالْحَقِّ. It does not mean Alladhi He. It means the system. Khalaqa samawat. Khalaqa does not mean creation. Khalaqa means cutting, measuring, grinding, all the necessary thing. Creation is a wrong definition. Khalaqa, in your mind, you make the, images. That is also khalaqa. Al-samawat, the exalted laws of Allah. Walladhi, He determined lofty laws, and wal ard, degradation, will haq, with justice. So in the Quran, al-samawat does not mean the heavenly bodies. It means, and wal ard does not mean the earth. They are over there. We cannot do anything. It is in His control. Samawat, the laws which giving the humanity, eminence, loftiness, al-ard, which give the degradation. And khalqa does not mean creation. Just like, plumber, when he starts the plumbing job, first he measures in the vision, in the mind, then used the measuring tape, then he cut it, then he grind it, then he fix it. So all this process determine the measures known as khalaqa. This is the definition of God. Even he is not creator, the lawgivers, manners giver, measures giver. Now, وَسَخَّرَ الشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ كُلُّ يَجْرِي إِلَى أَجَلٍ. We will control Al-Shams, those violent leader. Al-Shams does not mean it's a proper noun. Who are burning the humanity. Wal-Qamar, who are parasite like a casino. They are confused, they get money from both sides. Kullu yajri li ajli musamma. We have given them time. Same root Alaf Sin mean. We have given them time that this is, we cannot afford, so you have to stop, this is the time given to you. Then Ya Zakariya inna nabasharaka bi ghulaman ismahu. Look, ismahu. Yahi lam najlahu min qabl samiyya. I give you all this. This is a beautiful shade. Ya Zakariya inna nabashara, we are giving you live program bi ghulaman, or live TV news. Bi ghulaman ismahu, energetic, well built young person. His recognition, his personality attribution, he will give the new life to your dead nation. Lam najala lahu min qablu samiyya. You never listen about this kind of leadership before. So these are the few I have given you the ism to make distinguish between basam and visam. So the term ism, it's a triliterally roots sin, mim, vav. So now I'll give you some shade of this where the Quran has used it. The word al-ism is a genitive definite feminine noun, as I already explained. It signifies or a thing become eminence, high, lofty, raised up, lifted, exalted, elevated, it rose, or high sky, atmosphere, roof, and everything above the earth or above us is known as al-sama, al-samawat, or samawat. And this al-samawat is a proper noun, and this samawat is a common noun. And this al-sama is a proper noun, it means Quran. And this al-sama means the Quranic rules. It is not, for the heavenly body. And this samawat, highness, upper area. So grass or herbs or weeds and rain are also known as samawat, al-sama, because they emerge from the earth and they are visible. They are higher than earth level. So look, it's a very good example. Because these are above the earth. It reflects that the term al-sama, al-samawat is a feminine collective noun. It denotes for loftiness or eminent leadership. Also leadership is known as sama. Lofty leader of a group or a party of high authority, like they are using similarly al-qawm for nation, it's a collective noun, al-kresh for tribe, and army for the feminine collective nouns. It's not a heavenly body. The word al-sama signifies any canopy or atmosphere of the earth. Anything which is upper than earth is a, like umbrella, it's also canopy. Like your ceiling of your house, it's a canopy. Like the ceiling of your car, it is also canopy, which is above than you, which is higher than you. So this term also stands for high level laws, or leaders, or high authority. And the Quran used all this meaning. Or lofty, superior, elevated, dignified, exalted, kingly, royal, high level, senior person are rules and regulation. Look. So this is the meaning of Islam. Now Ism signifies appeared, recognition, or look lofty, or he become noble, or exalted, eminence, or named him, or called him such as one. So when a child is born, you put his or her name, that is Ism. It's a legal recognition. It's a law. And you register his or her name in your city according to the laws. That is what I'm saying, it is al-asma is law. But this is Ism, it's not a proper noun, any name. Sama, the higher or the upper or the highest or uppermost part of anything, or the sky or heaven or the canopy of the earth. Again, Ism, name of anything or sign conveying knowledge of a thing, fame or distinguish. You are going into there was some people are going in the gathering, and if I call your name, only you will pay the attention. Suppose person is in the gathering and you call him, and he will immediately pay you attention because it is his legal law. The meaning unconnected with any of three time, present, past and future. So the name of a thing or attribution of the purpose, distinction which denote the meaning unconnected with any of three, time, present, is nothing to do with that. It's your name. If distinction denoting subsists by itself is called Ismul Ain. If has a distinction subsists itself based on adjectiveness, attribution of property, Ismul Ain. If it denotes what does not subsist by itself or by accident or attribution is existing, known knowledge is a ilm. If you know things, like this is a picture, and this is McDonald, so because it is in your mind, and before Ismul Ain still in your, you are seeing, then you are saying, but the thing which is already in your mind, that is known as Ismul Alam. And non-existing is called ignorance, Jahil. The thing, suppose you don't know the line, and someone will ask you, do you know the line or anything? Do you know the computer? If you don't know, you will say, I don't know. So that is the Ism Jahil, Al-Jahil. Then Samali al-Shay, the thing become raised from afar so that I plainly distinguish it. You put the thing up, you can easily see it. Samal halal, the moon near the change rose, meaning raise up, not reclining. The moon is going up. Samalahu, he rose and betook himself or towards him. Ma samawata lakum, I shall not rise and fight with him. For fighting you have to get up. Sama basrahu, his sight or eye rose or become raised. Look, raise. Sama tarf, his look was lofty or he was proud. Proud is also, very good narration. Sama, he become noble or high or exalted in rank. Yasmul fash, he checks the coming wild beast. Vash means beast. Our all leader are beast. Samuta, he named him or gave him recognition legally. Samahu, he computed for superiority, loftiness or for eminence. Ismi, he took the direction. Istasmi falanun, he asked or demand his or one's name. Ma'asama means Zamzam water, which is coming down from the high level to a low level. So the Quranic people, they know it is not the miracle, it is coming from the Taif, from the valley of Taif, from Khamis Masjid, because Taif is on the height, mountain, and the Zamzam in the Makkah, where this, well, where the water collects, it is the lowest place. Zamzam means the lowest level of the earth. The upper part of the sole of the shoe, the upper part of the sole of the shoe is that also al-asma. Al-asma means rain because it comes from the height or bounty. Samawatun, the form of figure seen from the distance, such as from height or elevated of anything. From you are standing on the mountain or you are seeing the far-sighted. Masammi Qawma, he is of the best of his nation, of his party or people. So al-samawat mean also denotes by lofty, noble and eminent measures or values of the Quran or of elevated measures of any other nation. The term also stands for high level laws or leaders or high authority or high or lofty, superior, elevated, dignified, exalted, kingly, royal, high level, senior person or rules and regulation. So let me give you one verse. There are 381 words. Hence, فَسَبَّحَ بِاسْمِ رَبِّكَ, and this Sabbath is the rosing, worship to your God. This is the meaning there. Sabah means the swimmer. Masbah means swimming pool. Hence, continue your struggle like a swimmer. Look, swimming is the best exercise. Look, what is the metaphorical language Quran example is that you have to struggle like a swimmer. And if he does not do properly, he will sink. And our supplication, going into the mosque, rows of battery, up and down, this is all Sabah. This is the Quranic Sabah. Struggle like a swimmer. And the priesthood Sabah, pray, dua, rosary, beat of rosary, counting, for the achievement of the great law. Look, Basem, laws of your powerful cherisher, the boss of the Quranic Federation. So the term Bism is entirely different from the word Basem. Now you should think about that, and that tomorrow the next lecture will be, I will discuss, this. Yeah, Bismillah. The next term is Allah. So, usually Muslim, copy the Allah concept from our religion, praying, worshipping Him, bowing Him, but Quran does not accept it. And even Muslim don't know how many alphabetic in the Quran of Allah, of their Allah. They are so ignorant. Every nation, they know the alphabetic of their God, like God, 3 alphabets, G, O, D. But Muslim, 99.999%, they don't know the meaning of Allah. So in the next lecture, we will discuss it. Thank you very much and have a good day.